Hello, this is John Cavalli of JK Financial. I want to welcome you for the May Capital Market Review, which is forthcoming here, and want to thank you in advance for watching the video. We'll have a lot of fun with this, and it's hard to believe another month has already passed. So what I'm going to do is cut to the actual blog post that this video is in and go over my thoughts and our thoughts on the markets and the current economic conditions. And I want to thank you again for your time and your view, and also wish you a happy summer. Thank you very much. For the month of May, it looks like we're going to have some repeat offenders. First of all, on this post, you'll notice our number one repeat offender is the 10-year Treasury. I wanted to bring out what rates have done over the past several decades versus what has happened as of recently. And if we look at Treasury rates over the longer term, they've clearly gone down, as you can see from this graph. Thank you, Fred, the St. Louis Fed. This is the years of hyperinflation. And as we broke the back of inflation, Paul Volcker, we've seen a continued decline in interest rates. Rates have gone down and down and down and down. And this is a good thing. That is, makes items less expensive on the margin, gives us higher valuations in several areas, but most importantly is really a vote of confidence. Now, some may argue that, and we are one of those that argues, that rates have gone so low now, we've grown accustomed to these low rates. What happens when you look at a shorter time frame, such as here? This is a year-to-date 10-year Treasury graph, and that's the yield. And what I want everybody to pick up on is what has happened here. This has really moved up. Interestingly enough, in the last video, I had talked about this, and it was a little bit concerning. Hey, we're talking about a slowdown. Rates are going down. I'm not sure exactly what's happening, and we mentioned that the market just continued to scream. Now we're seeing rates move back up. Well, that is a good thing from the standpoint of economic growth, but if they move too fast, look out. The second article on here, on this blog post, is Ben Bernanke. Part of what, and much of what has caused these rates to move up is the fact that he has now talked taper. I kind of put a headline joke in there, not tipper, but taper is the possibility of stopping the mortgage-backed securities and other fixed income purchases, and that's artificially holding rates down. I say artificially. Maybe it's helping lower rates, but natural price discovery is certainly not in the bond market right now. Rates are lower than they would be otherwise by most calculations. Lastly, we keep crowing about this, and I know folks have even visited with us and said, John, you keep saying that the market's frothy, and we do. We continue to stick to our guns on this. I put a funny little enthusiasm in here. A good friend of mine, Mark, I had posted a post in the middle of the month, and he had said, hey, John, remember, price earnings multiples are a function of confidence. Well, we got a lot of confidence. At this time, we've not seen astronomical growth. And so what has happened, and we're using the S&P 500, so what has happened is as the markets have increased dramatically in value, they've become more expensive. Now, we can grow into that. That's fine. If we don't grow into that, or if the market is trying to do things that we're not able to do as an economy, we will have a reversion to the mean, a correction, possibility of a slowdown in the equity markets. We're watching very guardedly on this because, unfortunately, when things go down, they're much more emotional than when they go up. But we are on top of this. We just wanted to reiterate, and these are our three main bullets for May. So we hope you enjoy the post. We hope you enjoy the video. And I continue to try and keep it at a reasonable time frame. So have a good summer. We'll see you at the end of this month, June. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks very much. Take care.